So the third application to be presented is Open Science Circle in Electronic Media, or rather OSCEM, you call it OSCEM, from Science Education and Dissemination Unit of Institute of Fundamental Studies. Over to you.
A very good afternoon to all of you. In my school years, I did not enjoy learning science. Science was not in my list of favorite subjects. I did study hard and I learned science, not because I enjoyed learning science, but just because I wanted to get good grades, honestly. And I did get through my ordinary level examinations and my advanced level examinations, and here I am awaiting university entrance. But it was not until I joined the project OSCEM as a junior research assistant in February 2014 that I realized that science and technology actually is a really interesting and enjoyable subject to learn. That's just my story though, but I bet that's the case with most of the students in Sri Lanka, which is why we thought that a science message service like OSCEM, which stands for Open Science Circle in Electronic Media, also known as Vidunana Haula, would be of great importance. Let's first see what OSCEM is.
Vidunana Haula is a science message service that is provided through electronic media with the aim of introducing a novel outlook for science and technology. The main aim of our service is to educate the Sri Lankan community, indulge their curiosities, and moreover, encourage them to explore the world of science. The wide pool of knowledge of Vidunana Haula is empowered by the valuable information voluntarily shared with us by the scientists of our institute, as well as other professionals such as doctors, engineers, and pharmacists. This information is then molded into tiny, interesting, and exciting facts, including questions based on scientific concepts related to our lives and their answers, in both Sinhala and English languages, and conveyed to our members via text messages, emails, and blog articles. The targeted audience of our service is mainly the school community and the general public. Vidunana Haula Message Service is the first ever science message service in South Asia that is provided free of charge to its members. In order to encourage and appreciate the interactive participation of our members, we rate them according to their answers sent to our weekly questions and annually award a gold medal for the top ranker. We create a bridge between our members and science professionals by answering science-related questions asked by our members. This gives them the opportunity to feed their interest in science. We, the Science Education and Dissemination Unit of the Institute of Fundamental Studies, hope that, in the long run, this would create a scientific culture and improve the science tempo of the Sri Lankan community.
There was a little error with the video, I'm sorry about that. Apart from the services mentioned in the video, we also spread science messages to our members through social media, such as Facebook and Twitter. And since there aren't many online Sinhala science articles that are open to reference, we also thought of creating a science blog. So this blog at vidunanahaula.blogspot.com contains over 40 articles covering different branches of science. Throughout the past 2.5 years, we've been receiving highly positive and inspiring feedback from our members, some of which you can see here. So these feedback have been great inspirations for us to improve our service and expand it to a wider audience. We're proud to say that the 500th science message of our service was sent by the Honorable Minister of Technology and Research, Minister Patali Champikaranamaka, on 15th July 2014. And this was the message that we sent. I would read it out for you. Have you heard of buildings that have no air conditioning yet stay cool? The East Gate, situated in Zimbabwe, cools itself using fans on the first floor that suck in outside air and then push it up along a central spine. But do you know that this technology was inspired by termite hills? These hills are built in a specific way so that air is sucked from the lower part and travels up as convection currents through ducts, maintaining its temperature. Pretty interesting. There are two ways in which you can join OSCEM. You can either register on our service online or offline. To register on our service online, all you have to do is log on to www.vidunanahaula.sciencerace.com, which is our official website. And all the information that we send through our service, all the messages, all the questions, and the questions asked by members are published in here, can be accessed by anyone. And if you wish to register on our service offline, you have to send your details to 0777 600 845. We currently use 2 Twitter accounts to send messages to our members, but the main disadvantage of using Twitter is that we can only include 140 characters in one tweet, which means the whole message will be broken into several. And when it comes to delivering, sometimes the order in which they get delivered to the phones kind of gets jumbled up, which can be a little confusing at times. So in an attempt of overcoming these limitations, we have recently developed an SMS gateway. By this, we are able to send any number of characters as a single message, which is a great advantage. But even so, when it comes to the sustainability of our service, a minimum cost of 300,000 rupees is needed per year, and we are currently looking for annual sponsorships. Our team currently consists of 3 members. This is Dr. Kumari Tilakaratna. She's the head of our project, and each and every information that is sent through our service is carefully analyzed by her. And this was our team then, and this is our team now. On top left is Chaturanga Arambivela, the first and the former web developer of our service. And on the top right is Viraj Jekanayaka, the current web developer of our service, and the SMS gateway that I mentioned before was developed by him. The other 4 from left, Sandaruan, Yumal, Navindra, and myself are junior research assistants, students who have excelled in the GCE advanced level examination in the science stream and awaiting university entrance. So this team has been putting a great effort into building up a scientific community in Sri Lanka. So you too can join us either as a sponsor, as a resource person, or as a member and help us accomplish our mission. Thank you very much. I am Dineshi Talakiriya from the Institute of Fundamental Studies.